All right. I'm Sade Coleman.
And yeah, just start off and spell your name for us. And
CHARBACOLEMAN. I'm the aunt of Khalise Brewer. Before I begin, I want to thank everyone who has played a part in this case over the last 3 years. The horrific details of Khalise's murder are ones that no one should ever have to experience. It's 1:51 on a Thursday. Khalise should be sitting in her classroom, learning, making new friends, and being an innocent 5-year-old, but instead we are here. You were supposed to be her provider. You were supposed to protect her. You were supposed to love her. Instead, you are her killer. You should have been taking her to father-daughter dances. You should have been attending school conferences. You should be bringing her roses on special occasions. Instead, you brutally ended her life. Because of you, the only roses she will ever receive were for her funeral. Because of you, she will have no dances, birthdays, or school events. Because of you, we will never experience her huge smile again. I have always heard stories of other victims reading the victim impact statement and during that moment forgiving the person. I've always wondered if I'd be able to forgive someone who committed such a horrid crime, not knowing that one day I'd be giving the statement myself. I guess I'll never understand how they were able to find it in their hearts to forgive, because over the past 3 years, I wanted nothing more than you to pay for what you have done. Courtroom justice is only the beginning of what we want. We want prison justice. I hope everything we've ever heard about and what happens to lowlifes like you who hurt children is true. And Big Bubba is everything the movies have made him out to be. This has been a never-ending nightmare for my family. I want nothing more for that smile to be wiped off your face and for you to feel even a portion of what we felt since you took Khalise's life. I know that feeling won't come from your own guilt or regret, but I hope you feel every bit of discomfort, fear, and pain from everything the prison system has to offer killers like you who have brutally murdered their own children.
Did you want to speak also, ma'am?
Yes.
Can you state your name, please?
KAMBRIABREWER. I was smart, loving, happy, beautiful, and kind. I had a smile and laugh that could brighten an entire room. Although I was mommy's first, she changed for me. After a while, I was no longer the only child. Mom had Kylie, and we barely even got 2 weeks together. You took me away from them. Khalise meant the world to me, my first child, my first heart, my first everything. She was precious, goofy, giggly, and bossy. Once she came into my life, everything changed for the better. You, Seninta Parks, took her away from me. For months, I hated myself. For years, I second-guessed everything in my life. I couldn't even bring myself to trust anyone with Kylie because her father, the person who had a duty to protect, killed her. How will Kylie feel when she is old enough to understand this? What impact will this have on her life? Every night I pray to dream of her because that will be the closest I will ever the closest I will ever get to be next to her again. And I hope that in my dream, her face is just as beautiful as it was when I dropped her off and not scarred from the shot you fired into her eye. The only plausible punishment would be life, a life for life. Every time I try to believe I have forgiven you, I am reminded of that fatal shot you fired into her beautiful face.